Hi, I'm Tunedal. Welcome to Sweden. This is the country where I live and I like it, alright? But there's one thing that I don't like. Well, there's several things that I don't like, but there's one thing that I want to talk about today, and that is that there is a topic that you cannot address in Sweden anymore. I mean, that is the issue of immigration. I mean, just the word is a bit scary. Immigration. You want to talk about it. Let's say you're sitting at a party and say, hey, I have an idea, let's talk about immigration today. Let's just discuss it, right? People will look at you and, who's this guy? Is he a Nazi? Yeah. So no, you shouldn't ask and you shouldn't speak about it. Even with friends, it's a touchy subject. So I had this, well, in Sweden this spring and during summer, there was this thing going on. There were girls who visited festivals, like music festivals, and they were in the crowd and they were raped. This is awful, I mean. And but I was wondering, how is it done? I mean, they are in a crowd, don't people notice? If a girl is raped close to you, you would react, wouldn't you? You would see that something's going on and you would do something, wouldn't you? Right? So this was weird. I thought, how is it done? And I didn't believe it at some point. But then I asked around and I found out how it's done. There's eight guys surrounding the girl. It's forming some sort of wall, and this guy in the middle raping her. And the guys around, they protect him from being spotted. Okay? And of course the police knows this, and they also know some of the guys who did it, right? And I wanted to know who did it. See? I mean, who are these bastards? Let's just punish the hell out of them, these guys. Let's find one of them, and punish him. And broadcast the punishment so that people who thinks that they can do such a thing, they would get second thoughts, at least. Alright? And but when a reporter, if he would dare ask, who are these guys? The police won't tell them. They won't say. Why? Because, well, you know the answer. Their names shouldn't be uttered. Oh, this is totally insane. Alright. Because racism in Sweden, it's like way up there on the scale. It's like murderers and rapists and racists. It's very, very bad in Sweden. But when people talk about immigration, or when they ask questions about who did it, it's not good. You can sit at a party, you say, well, let's talk about crime in Sweden. You can say this. I think there are some criminals in Sweden. You can say this. And people will say, yeah, you're right, Tunedal. I know one who is a criminal, And another guy will say, yeah, totally true. There was a break-in in my mother's house. So, yes, let's talk about this. And you can even specify, you say, I think maybe 3% of the Swedish population are criminals. Oh yeah, really? Well, maybe 2, maybe 5, I don't know. Interesting topic, and people will talk about it. And that would be totally fine, totally. But if you say like this, I think some of the guys who come to Sweden from other countries, some of them are criminals. shouldn't say this. This is forbidden. You are a racist. You're up there among the rapists and the murderers. Yeah. This is weird. I don't like it. I want to be able to talk about anything with anyone. And, I want them to be able to say whatever they want. But this is taboo. All right. And if you know some things about immigration, even this is a bit suspicious. I happen to know some things because I'm interested. I happen to know some facts. And if you say like, well, I happen to know how many people were seeking asylum in Sweden last year. Do you? Why? Why do you know this? This is not... Why? Why are you interested in this? Are you a racist? Yeah. And you say, well, there was 168,000 people seeking asylum in Sweden last year. Why are you telling me this? I don't want to know this. I'm not a racist. Yeah. Well, there you go. This is how it is. And about these festivals, where the girls were raped, there's been some discussions around this, of course. People got very upset, and of course, and they, who's to blame, sort of thing. This kind of discussion, there was, who's to blame, what did we do wrong, and so on. And there was some who really, they suggested that it's a man thing, They sort of got this bright idea, well, they were all men who did it, so it's a man problem. Yeah, well, that's a good one. So what would be the solution? So I did it. Sort of. Come on. What a load of crap. Alright. So, alright. So thanks for watching, and I hope to see you soon. Bye.